You know, how my history started was like most. I was an advisor for a broker-dealer years ago, started in the early 80s, and by the time I heard about the RIA channel, it was about 1993. I immediately resigned and became a registered investment advisor because I thought it was the best business opportunity I'd ever seen in my entire life. So I had to custody assets somewhere, so I chose all the major custodians that existed at that time and really figured out quickly that they weren't specializing in the RIA space at that time. So I cranked up and started Trade-PMR in 1998 to specially create a company that had a culture and an orientation and software and service all around the RIA space. So that's really our entire focus. We don't have a retail channel. We don't compete with advisors. So that's our niche. That's kind of how we got from being an investment advisor years ago to brokerage and custodial platform provider today. It's been 20 years. It's been fantastic, and we're really big on culture and support and giving back. So this year we're doing 20 for 20. We're doing 20 things in our community locally, volunteering, doing walks, doing charity events, etc., to honor our community and of course all our advisors who support us, and that has been fantastic as well. So yeah, it's a big year for us, a big anniversary. It's an interesting turn, but I realize now that when you see something and you're early, which I was kind of early to the RIA space, you think changes are going to happen really, really quick, but sometimes it takes 10 or 20 years to evolve those changes. That's one of the things I recognize going back 20 years, because I would call advisors who are working at wirehouses and broker-dealers and say, hey, have you ever considered going RIA? And give me a call back if you're ever interested. And those phone call backs would always be with this response. Hey, so you want to open an IRA? They had no idea what an RIA was at that time. So it takes time for things to evolve. And here we are 20 years later. The movement is never bigger than ever. I mean, it's bigger than ever before. The rules and the regs are pointing everyone in our direction. The RIA space is, again, still the best business opportunity in the financial services space. Well, I have a real passion for entrepreneurs. And I really believe that we need to cater more to teaching people how to be entrepreneurial spirited, how to actually run and operate a business and what to focus on. But in the meantime, still be able to grow a prosperous, fantastic business. And that characteristic, I think, is starting to be a little slimmer than it was 20 to 30 years ago. Good economic times sometimes breed complacency without that entrepreneurial spirit. So I'm trying to feed that back, because if you're going to go RIA, you need to have an entrepreneurial spirit. You need to understand how to grow a business, operate a business, what to focus on, what to concentrate on. Right now I'm writing a book called The Heart of an Entrepreneur, which will be out sometime in May of 19. And I'm real excited about that, because my goal is to not just train people how to become business entrepreneurs, but specifically for the investment advisor world, how to be a good investment advisor and a good business person at the same time. Real excited about that.